The EFF and other organisers of the planned march in the Pretoria CBD have confirmed that it will go ahead today. Hundreds of EFF supporters held a night vigil in Church Square ahead of what they call a day of action. They've been calling for President Jacob Zuma to step down and for the release of the state capture report. They are also supporting FeesMustFall protest. The party has vowed to bring Pretoria to a halt today. Let's cross now live to our reporter who is on the scene, Tumaole live from Pretoria, covering for us the EFF march. Tumaole, very good morning to you. We do know that currently there is a high police contingent in the Pretoria CBD this morning. What is happening now?
Well, a very good morning to you, Palisa. I'm here now at Church Square here in the Pretoria CBD, and this is where dozens of EFF members, many of them spent the night here, are still gathered. And of course, they are looking forward to other EFF supporters. I'm being told by the rank and file here that members are coming from right across the province, and they're expected to converge here and start the march. The march is scheduled to kick off any time after 9 o'clock. We're not exactly sure about when that will be. But however, according to the Tshwane Metro Police Department, they do have permission in terms of this march to march between 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. The EFF, of course, is going to then go to the Pretoria Magistrates Court, and their demonstration, really, they say, is not necessarily only linked to the state capture debate and the developments that have since occurred following the High Court's ruling yesterday. They say that it's also about the broader picture and about taking a stand and saying that South Africans should stand up and fight to save the country. The EFF has long maintained that, the ongoing political squabbles, the fight with Treasury, the charges and the dropping of charges against Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan all speak to a central issue, which is about an attempt to capture the Treasury, or basically to loot state resources. And they say this is what they're taking a stand up against. I've been trying to speak to some of the rank and file from yesterday and even today, the EFF supporters, and they're saying that they're out here today. Many of them have taken time off work and have taken time off their schedules to make sure that they are seen to be taking and leading from the front, making that sacrifice, because they feel that if they don't do that and show how serious this matter is in terms of what is happening politically in the country, that South Africa will go down the drain. To paraphrase what some of them were saying. So this is the mood around here. It's been relatively quiet. The people around here are buoyed on. They're looking forward to being addressed by Commander-in-Chief of the EFF, Julius Malema, who is expected to be here within the next hour or so, I might say. He will take to the podium. Already, the EFF truck, as you know, has been set up with loud hailers. So certainly, we'll be looking forward to what he has to say.
Tomorrow we are indeed seeing a lot of red berets and red T-shirts behind you, but we do know that there was a night vigil held at Church Square last night. Are perhaps maybe some of the EFF members starting to make their way to the CBD currently? And also talk to us about the route that the marchers will take.
I struggle to get the question there, Palisa, but in terms of the visual last night, yes, it was addressed by Commander-in-Chief Julius Malema, and his message to the EFF supporters was to say that although that the court ruling which was delivered here in the Pretoria High Court certainly paints not the best light in terms of what the findings were to government. As far as the state capture report goes, he says that the EFF and others are vindicated, and that once this report is released, it will then show in great detail what they have always been alleging in media and other public platforms. And he says that this will show the public that indeed the nation is at a crossroads, and the EFF has called this march to basically say that it's time to show that people are willing to take a stand.
All right, Tumaole, that's where we're going to leave it, but thank you so much for your time. That's our reporter live from Pretoria CBD, Tumaole covering for us the EFF march. I mean, we do know that hundreds of EFF supporters held a night vigil in Church Square last night, so we will see how the march unfolds later today. Make sure that you do stay tuned to Morning Live. We'll be keeping you updated.